Thomas said that he is sharing his story with us today because he has not been able to do so with the Kaufman County Sheriff's Office. When he reached out to them soon after Dylan's death, they told him that the case was closed. But now the Sheriff's Office says it is still an open criminal investigation.
12-year-old Dylan Harrison, who loved being in the water, was at the Scuba Ranch to get her scuba diving certification August 16th. She would have been a third-generation diver in her family. Richard Thomas is the owner of International Scuba in Carrollton. He was out at the Scuba Ranch that morning to train a group of scuba instructors.
I ran over to the other shop's pavilion. When I arrived over there, nobody was doing anything. They were all standing shell-shocked.
Thomas began trying to figure out where the instructor was.
Who is the instructor here? Is there a professional here? Nobody answered. We were standing this close. Finally, a lady walked down, and I said, "Is there an instructor here?" She said, "Yes, my husband." And I was like, "Where is he?" And she said, "He's standing right in front of you."
Dylan's instructor, William Armstrong, is an assistant deputy chief with the Collin County Sheriff's Office.
At that point, he started telling me all the things like, I didn't do anything wrong, all this type of stuff. And so I told him, look, divers get separated frequently. It could have happened to me. Just tell me where you saw her last so we can begin a search. And it was very difficult to get information out of him. He was bone dry. I will tell you, I went with the family to the hospital, and when I got to the hospital, I was still wet running into the hospital with the family. So I have some questions about that.
Thomas says the diver managed to locate Dylan within only 7 minutes of searching.
7 minutes is the time that people are able to be brought back from a drowning.
His affidavit shows he found her in 45 feet of water. He drew a diagram to illustrate the distance from the Scuba Toys platform.
We weren't ready to respond to something that we weren't sitting at a fire station waiting to go for a call like this. They responded heroically.
He's concerned to learn that an investigator with the Kaufman County Sheriff's Office said in an email to the family's attorney October 1st that he had been in contact with the dive master and dive instructor, and no data is to be recovered from the dive computers. Thomas says collecting that data is standard protocol even when minor incidents with divers happen.
This is just unbelievable that they have not gotten those computers and gotten the data off of them.